Now, I'm not sure how much of you guys actually watched my last Apex video, but in that video I basically said that I believe that season 7 of Apex will be the biggest season of Apex so far. Now, every single season I always say this, I always say that this is going to be the biggest season of Apex, and while that can't be true, I honestly feel that season 7 is going to drop during a time where Respawn is going to want to really improve their game, and not just because of Respawn, but because of like external factors as well. Season 7 is going to drop either right before or right after new consoles drop, so the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox One. Now that right there is a very big indicator of what to expect with season 7, and I'll talk more about that in this video, but I just really believe that season 6 is kind of like a filler season, and Respawn is using this season to really get ready and prepare to drop one of the most ambitious and one of the biggest seasons yet, and I think that this season is hands down gonna be season 7. I'll explain why in this video. If you guys do happen to enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe right now. We're so close to 40k, and while I'm promoting myself, guys, I'm also streaming live on Twitch as we speak. We're doing some Apex first and then Among Us, and if you guys haven't checked out any of my streams as yet, today is the perfect day to come and stream, because I'm going to be giving away some Apex coins to one lucky person in stream, and all you actually have to do is just to hang out and just chill in the stream. So it's real simple, guys. Come say hi to the stream right now if you haven't checked out any of my streams before, and I guarantee you'll have a good time. So enough with all of that self promo, guys. Let's take a look at season 7 and why I think it's going to be a very big season for Apex. Alright, so first things first, as I kind of said before, let's talk about Apex and the brand new consoles coming out. So we obviously have the PlayStation 5 and Xbox One. Did I really just say Xbox One? Xbox Series S and Xbox Series X. I'm sorry, guys, I'm sorry. That was a noob mistake. But yeah, the brand new consoles, PS5, Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S, will be dropping most likely in November, right? Season 7 of Apex is also projected to drop around this time, and the reason I think that this will heavily influence season 7 is because not only would Respawn have more opportunity, more freedom to really bring more content, because these new consoles can actually carry more content, and there's more opportunity for content with the next generation of consoles, but also simple things like more frequent updates, more content drops, more LTMs, just more content will be here with season 7 because of these new consoles. Now, while this cannot be applied to every single game, it's usually the trend that games that are exclusively on PC just tend to have a lot faster updates, a lot more frequent updates, a lot more stable content, a lot more content, because PC is just kind of easier to do all of these things on. Like, it's a lot easier, and obviously there's no cap on what a game developer can actually do on PC, because there's such a big range in terms of GPUs and processors and stuff. Like, there's just more things you can do on PC, well, should I say, when developing a game for PC. Now, with the new consoles dropping, right, obviously the devs will have more freedom to do whatever they want to do, and also bring us more consistent content as well. I want you guys to think back to when the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One were first released. A lot of games quickly took advantage of the new power on these consoles, and so much more content was actually brought to these games because the devs could do a lot more. If you guys take a look at a series like COD, right, obviously COD and Apex are two completely different things, but just because we're trying to compare previous generations, and Apex obviously wasn't out during that generation, but I remember when next gen consoles came out, and the COD games were so different on next gen, not only because of graphics obviously, but there was just so much more frequent updates, so much more content drops, and just the game just seemed to evolve, basically, more content because of the next gen consoles. So I think we'll see a very similar trend here when these new consoles do drop in November, and Apex most likely, of course, will benefit from this as well. So look out for new consoles, guys, and look out for more content because of this. Another big reason why Apex season 7 is going to be so big is because we'll have crossplay. Crossplay is 100% going to be in Apex by the time season 7 drops. What Respawn is most likely going to do is they're going to drop crossplay the very first week in October. So in a couple weeks from now, there are most likely going to be some bugs and some issues and some glitches and stuff when crossplay first drops, because that's what happens when a brand new feature like crossplay drops. And we know Apex is kind of known for having a lot of bugs and stuff, so expect to see a lot of bugs when crossplay does first drop. But then Respawn is going to perfect crossplay most likely, and when these new consoles do drop, the Xbox Series S and X and the PlayStation 5, we'll have a much more fully functional crossplay to play between, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series S and X, as well as PC. And no matter where your friends are, if your friends are still on PS4, if your friends are still on PS5, if your friends are on PC, if you want to go to PC, if you want to play on PS5, everyone would basically be able to play with everyone, because crossplay will finally be coming to Apex, and it'll be most likely very, very, polished and stuff with Season 7. I'm someone who really wants to see crossplay in Season 7 as well, because I know a lot of like content creators and stuff who play on PC, and I'm obviously on PlayStation 4, so I'm always kind of just like struggling to find people to play Apex with constantly. And I'm sure if I had crossplay in Apex, I'd be able to like, just play with so much more talented Apex players as well. So for all of you guys who have just been anxiously waiting for crossplay, yes, most likely it will be here during Season 6, but expected to really be, at its peak during Season 7. There's also been leaks about a brand new clubs feature coming with crossplay, and this feature basically would like act as clans or guilds in other games. So let's say you have, random teammates on Xbox One or PC and you play on PS4, you can just join the exact same club. You most likely get to see if they're online or not, and you can just join up with them, and you won't have to solo queue, and you won't have to go through all of the random stuff that takes place, in Apex because of solo queuing. So crossplay is also another big reason why Season 7 most likely will be extremely good for Apex. Alright, so this next point is also a very big point for all of you guys who want to see a new map in Apex, because I'm 99.99999% sure that Apex Season 7 will see a brand new map. Now, will this map be Tropic Island? Will this map be Olympus? We have no idea. Respawn hasn't confirmed anything. I mean, before Tropic Island was leaked in the game files, all signs pointed towards Olympus, and Respawn could be trying to like fool us and make us think that Tropic Island is a new map coming in Apex, when in reality it's always going to be Olympus. We don't know. Respawn is kind of known for like bamboozling us. I mean, Olympus kind of makes sense when you take into consideration this Season 7 legend, who will be Horizon, who is kind of like going to be able to like hover and fly. Olympus is also a flying city, so it kind of makes sense a little bit. But all we know for sure is that Season 7 will see a new map. I really wanted to see a new map in Season 6. I know all of you guys wanted to see a new map as well, and I kind of was expecting one, but I guess COVID delays and just other stuff kind of push back the development of this new map. But again, with new consoles dropping, with a brand new gaming generation right upon us, it makes perfect sense right now for Respawn to drop a new map. It's perfect for marketing as well, to get everyone excited about Season 7, to attract new players when new consoles drop, for Apex to release a new map with Season 7. So look forward to this new map, guys. Of course, if you're watching my videos, you will be informed when this new map is leaked or when this new map is announced. So stay tuned for that, but a new map in Season 7 is very likely as well. And my very last reason why I believe that Season 7 is going to be the biggest season of Apex honestly isn't like backed up by any solid evidence. It's kind of my intuition right now, and I just honestly believe, I think everyone who's watching this, I think everyone who's really an Apex fan could feel it, but I feel as if Season 6 was kind of just, it didn't really come out how it was supposed to be released. Now again, that could be because of COVID, that could be because of delays, but it just feels as if Season 6 was kind of like rushed towards the end, and a lot of bugs have been taking place, a lot of kind of just like wondering what's next, a lot of delays as well have been taking place, and I feel like a lot of content has been pushed back, and all of that will be revealed with Season 7. I mean, Season 7 is the perfect time for Respawn to unveil a huge season for Apex, because it's right around Christmas, guys. It just makes sense. New consoles, the time of year, it just honestly all makes sense in my brain right now for Season 7 to be huge. I'm actually very excited about Season 7 for Apex, guys. But I feel like if Respawn knows exactly what they're doing right now, I also feel like EA knows what they're doing. This will also be a very competitive time of year, because we have Cold War dropping. Obviously, it's COD. Everybody's gonna buy and play the brand new COD. So again, competition is always good for like innovation and for a company really trying to maintain and solidify their spot. I imagine that all of the other big battle royale games out right now, so Warzone, Fortnite, I don't know, Hyperscape as well, I think all of those games will also do something very big for next gen consoles. So it just honestly makes sense for Respawn to step their game up and give us some very, very solid and well crafted content for season 7. So what do you guys think about all of this? Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you think that season 7 will be a huge season, or do you think it will flop? Do you think it will be trash? Let me know. I'm always interested in you guys' thoughts. Be sure to come and check out the stream right now. I'm live as we speak. It's always a fun time, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. As always, I'll see you in some more Apex. Until next time.